Hello friends, and in this video we will understand the syntax of our first program that we ran in the previous video, and this is the fourth tutorial I guess in my tutorial series. And let us understand our program syntax. Now I think you are familiar with class. You may have learned C++ before learning Java, or you may have learned C, therefore you have came here to learn Java. If you haven't learned C or C++, I recommend you to learn that first, because I don't mean that it is impossible to learn Java without learning C or C++, but if you have learned C++ already, then you are, I guess you are now very easily able to understand this all syntaxes. Am I right? So anyways, let us continue. This class, a class is any entity. Now suppose in a school, a class, let's say 10th class, in 10th section A, let's say there are 40 students. So that is a class whose name is 10th A, and that 40 students are actually 40 objects of that class, and all of that objects has some attributes of functions. Their attributes can be like they talk, I mean their attributes can be their name, their age, height, weight, blood group, all that things. And their functions can be they can walk, talk, run, eat, sleep, play, etc. So here's the also a same scenario. Using classes and object, you can create real world objects in programming. Now suppose you are developing a program for a school which contains faculty as well as students. Now faculty and students both are objects. They both have attributes like name, age, salary. Not students don't have salary, but the faculty has. And also they can have functions. You can see they can have some performance, they can have some behavior, and the behaviors can be they can walk, talk, eat, sleep, play, all that things. Okay, so this is the way of this is the purpose of creating a class, so that you can create student objects and you can define their attributes and functions. Now an object of a class, as I told you, you may have understood. So this is a class whose name is my class, and there is a method inside of this class, main. This is a public static void method. Public means this method can be accessed outside of the class, and this can be accessed outside of the class. And this is static means this method doesn't belongs to any object, any particular object. This method should be called on the class name. This void means this method will not return any value. Instead of void, if we write here int, it means that the function will return an integer value, but let it be void. Now this string args, this statement mainly creates an array of strings, and we will discuss this whole line in the upcoming videos where we will learn about command line arguments. So let us leave it for now. Now this system dot out dot println and then parentheses and then arguments. What is all these big things? What is this meaning of this long line to just print a small statement? Wow. Now let me make you understand what is this. System is a class in which out object, which is a static object declared in the system class, and this out object is an object of print stream class, which calls a non-static method of the print stream class, and that the whole object. Now let us leave all that things. See, this from this, basically it here from here to here, it basically means that out is an object of print stream class, which is calling a non-static method, which means that a method which belongs to an object. This out object is calling a non-static method, which is println, and that method takes some arguments and prints it to the console. And now this object is created in the system class. This object belongs to printstream class, but the declaration of this object is present in the system class. So we write system dot to access this out object, and this out dot to access this println method. So I think you may have understood that. And this basically means that we are printing a string of a string which contains the statement hello world. And now each line of Java ends with a semicolon. In many languages it's the same, like in C, C++, and others. Now we will discuss all this about this public in the access modifiers chapter, in the access modifiers video, and this static in the upcoming videos. Also string will be also discussed, arrays will be also discussed by us in the upcoming videos, and the next video will give you an explanation of variables and their declaration rules. So thank you guys for this video, and catch you up in the next video. Till bye. Okay, bye.